What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today what I'm doing is I got a customer who wants some of these Craftsman garage cabinets put together. As you can see, I've already started on 2 of them. What we're going to do is we're going to hang them up on the wall there. There'll be 2 Craftsman workbenches underneath. Surprisingly enough, these are made pretty well. They're made in the USA. They're all metal. They're easy to assemble. So I figured I would do is I'll show you a step-by-step process on how to do that. I know I got 2 of them put together already. I'm almost finished with that one. But what I'll do is I'll lay out all the parts for you guys, show you exactly how it goes together. So real quick, I'll go over what you need to do this. You need an Allen key, which actually they provide you with. Knife to open the box. You'll need a 7/16 socket to tighten down all the nuts. And you either need a number 2 Phillips head screwdriver or a bit for your impact, which I recommend having the impact because it'll be easier to tighten your nuts and bolts, so you can hold one end of the Allen key, the other end to tighten. And it'll also make it easier when you put the doors on, because the doors go into the hinges go into metal, and the screw, when it goes in, it's easier to tighten with the impact versus trying to hand tighten it. That's all you need. Alright, here's all my parts. I got them all laid out, ready to go. This is the way I do it because it's the most efficient. So if you get all your parts laid out first, you know where they all are. Got all my nuts and bolts laid out, and this right here, that's the instruction manual. Yes, I know most people think, oh, I don't need instructions, not that big of a deal. But if you just read them once, it'll be easier because it tells you exactly the way these go together, because these go together a certain way so that they all fit the right way. If you don't follow the instructions, you're going to end up having to take it apart and put it back together. I'm not going to look at the instructions only because I've already put 2 of them together, so I know how they go together. The reason to read the instructions is because there's 2 different sets of bolts. One has square head down there and one doesn't. That's why that's important. If you put the wrong ones in there, same thing, you have to take it apart and put it back together. This backward. This is size. It's about these. It's still about these on the cords here. I don't know. Is it a for me? Let's open it from the top. All right, I got this just about done, except for the doors. But I wanted to point out, if you've noticed as I've been going through assembling this, I've only been hand tightening everything. And the reason for that is you want to get it all hand tight like the instructions say, because then you're going to square this cabinet up, because it might be this way a little bit or that way a little bit, so you got to square it up. But if you tighten them all down as you go, then you can't do that. And that's why you need a framing square. So if you see now, that's nice and square. And you see there's a little gap there, but down here there isn't. Also, when you're tightening them down, these ones here are the ones that have the square just beneath the head here. So that gets held in, and then you can just screw from the back side. But all the rest of them, you guys probably can't see that. Go around this way. All the rest of them, you need this Allen key that it comes with, so you can hold this side and tighten on the inside, because there's nothing that's holding the end of this head on. One thing you want to be careful for is when you're tightening down the screws for the hinges. The screws are really little. They're only that big, and the metal's very thin, so you got to make sure if you're going to use an impact like this that you go real slow, because otherwise that metal's thin, you could strip it out. When you got this closed, see these aren't even, but it's not a big deal, because you can take these and adjust this up and down. And we'll do that on our final install after the cabinets are hung. Sorry about the lighting, guys, but one thing you don't want to lose is that. That's a little magnet that goes right here on this shelf, and that's what holds the doors closed. You guys will notice in the video I missed this one, and on the other side too, because I put it there on both sides and you don't need it. So keep that in mind. That's why you gotta read the instructions. I read them 3 times and even I still missed it. All right, that's it. Not too bad. Didn't take too long. I'll do my final adjustments on the doors once I get them hung up on the wall. I got 3 down, 1 more to go. Give me a thumbs up, hit that bell for notifications on future videos, subscribe to my channel, and we'll see you on the next one.